Discussions continue this morning on the American Teacher Act, a proposed bill that would set the national minimum wage for teachers to $60,000. That includes Iowa and Illinois. News 8's Jonathan Fong is live in the studio this morning. Jonathan, what are some local teaching groups saying about this bill?
Yeah, good morning, David. I spoke with Mike Baranek, who leads the Iowa State Education Association. He says this kind of bill is important for attracting and retaining teachers, as the starting salary for educators in Iowa is just $33,500. He says the higher wages, which would be funded mainly through federal grants, would help remove strain on teachers who are barely getting by. According to the Economic Policy Institute, a nonprofit group that looks at national economic policies, 16.3% of educators have 2 jobs during the school year.
The 16.3 represents that educators are not able to meet the demands being placed on them through economic hardships as raising inflation, and they're having to have 2 jobs. And so a program like this from the federal government would be incredibly important.
The bill would also invest in a national campaign to promote the value of teaching and encourage college students to consider teaching as a career. Later in the show at 6:50, we'll hear more from Mike Baranek on how this bill would be one piece of several major changes that would need to happen to answer the teacher shortage. Back to you, David.
All right, Jonathan, thank you. The American Teacher Act is proposed by a Florida congresswoman. It still needs the House and Senate to vote on that.